Good morning and welcome. It's day 2. As you know, we're in the root chakra, the base chakra, the red chakra. I hope you guys did enjoy day 1 and put some good use to the words that followed after I am. Now today, we're going to work on poverty and prosperity thinking. So that comes to do with everything in life, whether it's about money, whether it's about success, whether it's about happiness, whatever it is, we can either think prosperous or we can think poverty. By that I mean saying things like, I'll never afford that, or I'm not good enough, or I will never have that, or telling your children they'll never be that, so stop thinking about becoming an actor because that'll never happen. Those things are all coming from a mind of poverty. And in order for you to be successful, you need to not move beyond it, but start beyond it. So from today, you are going to think and be prosperous. Okay, so no more, I can't do that. And no more, I'm never going to have this. And no more, because there is a world out there with infinite possibilities that you need to tap into. The universe is like a catalog, and it's got all these amazing things in it that you can have access to, but if you don't want to, you won't. And by that I mean sitting there and saying, I can't have it. It's as simple as that. You are creating this. You are putting those words there. It is not true. You are believing it. You're telling yourself. And when we get up to throat chakra, we'll get a little bit deeper into that. But in the base chakra, we're going to try and remove those limiting beliefs, like we said. So we're continuing on from yesterday. Yesterday, we were really pushing ourselves into I am happy, I am successful, but now I'm going to get a little bit deeper and explain it a little bit more to you. Okay, it's all about prosperous thinking, not poverty, not scarcity, not feeling like it's not enough, or you're never going to have, or you're never going to attain. Those thoughts will never get you anywhere. Have they served you in the past? Do you remember saying those things? We all do. Sometimes I have to still pull myself up about them. I'm going to share a quick story with you. As maybe a few of you know, maybe some don't know, but I drive a beautiful Audi TT. It's a car that I dreamt of all my life of having. I'll tell you how impossible it seemed to a normal person, or to an average person, or to a person who didn't want to tap into the infinite possibilities, that would never happen and could never happen. I didn't have the funds in my bank account. I was going through a divorce. The car seemed to be out of my limits in terms of how expensive it could be. But those things never stopped me. Why? Because I know how important it is to believe and to start with prosperity thinking and not poverty thinking. That I put it out there and I got that car in my head, that picture, and I got it real clear and I knew what I wanted. And one day it popped up and I was looking through other cars for sale and whatnot, and I thought to myself, but you know what? The car that I really want is the Audi TT. I'll go online and see how expensive they are. I always thought they were way out of my budget. So I jumped online and there was this car, a red one. Coincidentally, we're on the red chakra today. A red one, and the price was half the price that it normally retails for. Okay, so it's normally about $44,000. So normally about $95,000. It was $44,000. And I went, oh my God, I'm going to have this. I'm going to go get it. So I left my job in the middle of the day. I took a break, and my lunch break, and I drove an hour and a half to where this car was. As I turned up, lo and behold, the car was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. And never for a minute did I look at it and think I couldn't afford it. I just kept going. I felt that fire in my heart, and I just kept going. And I said, okay, let's take it for a test drive. So I took it for a test drive, and it was everything I wanted. I could feel it. I sat in there, and it was my car. I knew it was my car. So we get back, and he tells me how much the price is, and I say, okay, well, how much are you going to give me for my trade-in? And as he's working out my trade-in, I'm putting out this positive energy that he will give me great money for my trade-in for my Nissan Dualis that I had. And he comes back and he says, okay, so we're going to give you $13,000 for your Nissan Dualis. So we're already down $13,000 on 44, right? And then I bargain with them a little bit more. And I say, hey, what else are you going to do for me? And they say, geez, what more do you want? And I said, well, I can't drive this car away without a proper warranty. Okay. So they give me 5-year warranty. They owe me nothing. But I was happy. I went in there just a happy little girl. And then I said, but the retro, it's due in a month. All right. We'll give you registration for a year. Oh my God, this is all going really well. I get the car down now to 42 instead of 44 plus my 13 down. So I'm sitting on a car that, a Toyota Corolla costs these days. And the car only had 20,000 Ks on it. And it was only 3 years old. By this time, I'm bursting with energy. I've gotten exactly what I wanted because I went there with positivity in my head. I didn't look at a car online and go, oh yeah, I'll never have that. I went, I tried, I gave it my all, and I kept positive. Anyway, I came to the finance dude and I was like, well, I'm going through a divorce and I don't have that cash to hand over to you. And he looked at me and he said, do you want the car? And I said, do I want it? It's mine. And he said, yes, it is. At 5 o'clock this afternoon, I will call you and I'm 100% sure the car will be yours. And I was like, you know what? Yes. Okay, done deal. I shook his hand and I walked out full of excitement, bursting with excitement because I knew at that moment that was my car. Now, the moral behind the story is I didn't have the cash on hand. The car is normally $95,000. I was going through a divorce and I was in a very, very, could have been in a very down place and could have used that to stop me. But no. I'm showing you and telling you how when you start beyond poverty thinking, when you go beyond that, when you believe in yourself, when you ground yourself to the universe and you know that the universe will always provide for, and you believe that you deserve and you can be like anybody and be yourself, have everything that you want, you will attain the things in life. I can tell you a million stories and I would love to share them with you. And maybe one day when I write my book, you'll get to read them. Or videos along the way, I will share my stories within each chakra. But that is a massive story. A story that most people, before they even think of going for their goal, they've shot themselves in the foot and say they cannot do it. Do not let this be you. I want to hear all the amazing stories. So today, I want you to get grounded. I want you to go outside and I want you to release your fears. I want you to put out into the universe your positive, prosperous thoughts. I want you to go outside today, take your book with you, sit with your legs crossed and connect yourself to the earth. Really do this. Put your hands by your side, open up your chest, close or open your eyes and say to the universe, I am prosperous. I can have and be anything I want. All I need to do is believe. That's all I'm asking you to do. But remember, you have to truly believe. Because if you're saying, I want to be like that, but inside you're going, I could never, the truth comes from within. So don't try and put this thing outside going, yeah, I'm positive. Ooh, I'm positive. But on the inside, you know you're not. We need to change you from the inside. So this may take a couple of days, but I want you to keep going over it. I want you to keep remembering that story where this little girl didn't have any of the things that you thought you needed to buy. an expensive car, for example. And that's just one. I've used it on property that I've bought. I've used it on jobs that I've gone to, which takes me to job success. If you do not like the job you're in, don't let fear hold you back. Think of the job that you do want and start saying you are grateful for the job that is coming to you, that is aligned for you. Okay, job success. You cannot get or be happy in a job if you are bitching about it. Be grateful for what it is that is providing you with food and money and stability and whatever it is while you are looking for what you want. Okay, so stop the bitching, stop the negative thought, stop the fears, stop all of that. Today is about releasing those fears. Let them go. They are not there. False experiences appearing real. That is what a fear is. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. It's been great. I'm going to go outside and put some more positive, prosperous words together for myself. Please have a look at the video I posted this morning while I was at the gym with some base chakra opening exercises. Do them while you're outside. Get connected to the earth. You want to get connected. You want to start this foundation off really amazing, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning, that journey that I said, from your head to your heart, from your base to your crown chakra. You are going to change. You are going to have everything you want if you just follow along, keep a smile on your dial, do your exercises, and be grateful every single day. Mwah! Namaste, lots of love. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3, the final day of the base chakra.